Night with the Baldwin Park family shattered tonight. What started as a hit and run involving two teenagers ends with a relative stabbed to death by the suspected driver. Good evening. I'm Christine Devine.
I'm Alex Michaels, and let's go to Ed Lascos live in Baldwin Park with the latest on that crash and the fatal stabbing. Ed.
And it is really a wild one involving that hit-and-run driver and the victim who's not even involved directly in that hit-and-run. Wild, I'll tell you, it still has this entire neighborhood here on Cosby Ave sealed off, a major crime scene, some 10 hours after it all goes down. What happened to the video? Check it out from Skyfox a little early before it gets dark. You can actually see the scene in the middle of this neighborhood. Look for those orange evidence markers down under that tree. That is the scene of where the deadly stabbing takes place. And as the video plays out, look for the white car as it smashes into that parked pickup truck. See it there? That is the hit-and-run driver, his vehicle. As it all plays out from investigators, it takes just a couple of minutes, really, and you have one man who is dead. More video now, ground video of the scene. Investigators say at this point what they know is it starts a little after 1 o'clock, as you see the ground video there, and it starts with a girl, 15 years old, and a 16-year-old boy walking across the street here. That hit-and-run driver comes and he hits both of those teenagers, investigators say, and then he keeps going. Luckily, both teenagers not seriously hurt, but that man continues to drive, and then he veers off and slams into that parked pickup truck. It doesn't end there. He opens the door and he tries to make a getaway. He starts to run, to walk away fast from the scene, but investigators say a relative of one of the teenagers sees what happens and he rushes in, trying to confront that driver, trying to stop him, trying to hold him there until deputies can arrive. That's when it turns violent. Investigators say the driver pulls out a knife, stabs the man once in the chest, and then he keeps running again. He's finally arrested several blocks later over in El Monte. Police pick him up there. As for the family member who stabbed, 35 years old, he does not make it, dies from one stab wound to the chest. Investigators say this is one of a sad examples why maybe it is not best to actively get involved. Listen why.
We would advise not to. Call law enforcement. If we can get a good description, be a witness, give that information to us, and then we'll do the follow-ups.
And that is what investigators do. They do the follow-up. They rush in and they try to make the arrest and find the evidence to lead to a conviction or a prosecution. As we come back out to the scene, the deputy pointed out, and we often hear from investigators at these scenes like this, saying if you want to be a hero, the best way is to be a good witness. They always say that. Get the evidence that would lead to an arrest and a conviction, because as the deputy pointed out, you never know. In this case, the family member rushes in to try to help. He doesn't know if that man, the hit-and-run driver, is armed, doesn't know about the knife. It's a decision he made that sadly cost him his life. For now, we're live here in Baldwin Park. Back to both of you we go.
How terribly sad, Ed. Thank you.